What?
Somebody's a gun circle.
Gotta go back. Oh, fuck.
What grade are you from?
Junior.
Okay. So my first question is, how do you feel about ICE?
Personally, I don't like condone it at all. I just like it. I think what they're doing is like horrible, and like the regulations and safeties that they're having and the training that they have, which honestly they have no training. So I don't know. I hate ICE, honestly.
Yeah. Also, could you flip your microphone around, please? Because this part is where they
Like
actually
this?
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So my next question is, are you in support of the idea that people can be illegal or legal?
No, I'm not. I like the support of the idea. I mean, yes, there's like countries and like borders, but like no one's like here illegally. I feel like that idea is like so like not, I don't know, well and like constructed. I feel like so no.
Okay. So how do you feel about the current administration?
Honestly, I feel like they're doing like a horrible job. I don't like the current administration. I feel like what they're doing is just crazy. I feel like they just have no respect and empathy for anyone other than like the system that they like support them. So yeah.
Okay. So what are your thoughts on the student body's political bias? Do you feel that they lean more left or right, like the overall population at the school?
Definitely more right. I feel like, I mean, obviously like there's a good handful of people here that don't support ICE and like just what they're doing. But if you look back like at our school and like just how like the whole process of this like came to be, like students like didn't want like this to happen. Like they want like pro like ICE like protests now, I guess. And overall, I feel like our school is just, you know, not very leftist. So yeah.
So what was your hope for this protest?
My hope, honestly, is just to show people that, like, students do care, and, like, yes, we may not be able to vote right now, but, like, we do have a voice, and, like, it does need to be shared, and, like, this also kind of proves back to, like, our school that, like, yeah, you guys may be, like, hillbillies or whatever, but, like, you know, there are people here that, like, want change, and, like, yeah.
How did you feel about the overwhelming turnout of people?
Honestly, I felt happy when I saw how many people like showed up. I honestly like didn't have that many expectations just with like everything, like hearing about like people not like condoning it and stuff, but I'm really happy with the way it turned out, and I'm happy with the people that showed up. So
So how do you feel about the people that stayed behind?
Stayed behind. Honestly, I mean, some people stayed behind for like personal reasons, or you know, but like I feel like it's such like an important time in like our country, and just to show that like there are people who can't be here, and like I feel like if you were able to come and you just didn't, it's just, it kind of just shows what side you're on, or like I feel like right now like we're at a point where like a silence is like a really big like key factor. So
my last question is, what do you believe politically? As in, how do you feel the government should be run? What kind of policies are you in support of?
I feel like the way our country should be run is just not how it's going. Obviously, like some policies that come to mind, maybe that. Sorry.
No.
Some policies that I really liked before, just like, or that I don't like now, is that how we don't have Roe v. Wade, and we should definitely instill that back. Just because I feel like I don't know, like what's like the point of trying to take like abortions away like for women, and just because of like all these like instances that people like think that it's not necessary for like the way our country should be run. I feel like it should be based on like equality and just like justice, and like not like this like in like system where like it just supports like I guess white people. I guess like I feel like people of color always have been turned down by the system, and just I don't know. I just want it to be better, honestly. That's all I had to say.
Do you have any final things to say that you want like people to know?
I don't know. I guess fuck ICE.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Maya.
What grade are you in?
I'm in 9th grade.
So I have a few questions for you. So how do you feel about ICE?
Not positive feelings at all. I hate them.
Okay. Are you in support of the idea that people can be illegal or illegal?
No, I'm not supportive of that idea. I mean, holy shit. Okay, never mind. I think all white Americans are immigrants from like America's made up of immigrants. Nobody's illegal because this is stolen land.
So how do you feel with the current administration?
I have very negative feelings towards the current administration. I feel like they're not handling like problems in the U.S. Like they should. I feel like they are running their administration off of hate. Next question.
Okay. So, what are your thoughts on the students' political bias? Do you feel that more lean left or right?
I think we lean more left. I think there's definitely some right-leaning students, but I think that's more because of their parents and not because they, actually think for themselves. And I think, it's more like wannabe rednecks, but I think there is a very good chunk that actually wants to see this country progress.
Okay, so what was your hope for this protest?
My hope for this protest is to spread awareness of what ICE is doing. And, I haven't seen a lot of anti-ICE stuff up until now. So I just want, people to know that, we don't support ICE. We don't want ICE here. And to, get out, free our citizens, and yeah.
So how did you feel about the overwhelming turnout?
I feel very good about it. I was not expecting there to be this many students, but I'm very happy that there are so many students that agree with this and, don't want people murdered and locked up and will not stand for silence.
How do you feel about the people that stayed behind?
I feel like they're scared to get in trouble or to revolt against what they've been taught to follow. So I think I don't blame them that much because, they're still kids, but, this is why ICE is able to do the things that they do. It's because people stay silent. And I think at times right now, we can't have that. We need to get out here and actually do something.
So my last question is, what do you believe politically?
Is there believe politically
how do you stand politically? Like what kind of how do you expect the government to act?
Oh yeah. Politically I am a leftist. What is it? I think both Democrats and Republicans have holy shit, that's a tough question. That's just so hard.
Okay, this is it. That was my last question, but I just thought of one.
All right.
How do you feel about a two-party system?
Two-party system? I think there should definitely be more parties. I think the parties we have now, I can't think of my words. I'm not being very articulate right now. I'm gonna need a different question. I can't do this.
Okay. So, what's your name?
Jesselyn.
Which grade are you in?
8th.
Okay. So my first question is, how do you feel about ICE?
I think since it started in 2003 and originally them trying to deport criminals, I think that's good, getting them out of the country, but they, instead of them getting targeting criminals now and them targeting families and children that are working hard and provide so much for this country and are just trying to live an overall better life, I think that is unnecessary because they're doing no harm to the country.
Yeah.
I live in.
So, my next question is, are you in support of the idea that people can be illegal or illegal?
I don't really support that. I don't like that, humans that are called illegal, because if you want to, I think a better name for that is, criminals, or because I don't think they should be illegal. Because the thing I think that comes up when, illegal is, laws and, all the, violations and stuff, and, I don't think we should, the idea isn't, necessary or okay. So, I don't really know.
My next question is, how do you feel about the current administration?
I think they're focusing on problems that aren't as big. They're going after, families that are trying to live here, and they've cut off federal funding, tens of billions of dollars that are no longer supporting education food benefits and housing for many families, and that's causing many problems for families that have low income and can't support their family.
So my next question is, what are your thoughts on the student body's political bias? Do you feel more people in the school lean left or right?
I think left, since like all of the people here are out here pushing awareness, and most of the people that I encounter at school, I don't really know much, but like I see that most of them are like left, and I haven't really seen, only like a few people that go to like the right, and stuff.
So what was your hope for this protest?
That it spreads awareness and pushes back like all of the bad things that are happening to innocent people, and it just like stops all of these horrible detains and just hurting people.
So I have 3 more questions. How do you feel about the overwhelming turnout?
I don't really know, honestly.
So how do you feel about the people that stayed behind?
I think that if they don't support about what's happening, like they don't support ICE and they aren't here, I don't think they're serious about it and trying to push out awareness and what's happening, and I don't think they really care much about what's happening. If they do.
Okay, so I have one more question. So what do you believe politically? So how do you feel the government should be run? What kind of policies are you in support of? Stuff like that.
I think it should be run differently than how it is now, because it's ruining it's ruining the economy. If they were to deport every immigrant, that would ruin it a lot, and they should run it so that people who are in need of certain things can get access to that, and they shouldn't be declined of anything. Everyone should have their rights. Everyone should have the human decency to be able to eat, sleep, and just live without fearing anything, and just live normally like how they should be living. Nobody should live in fear.
Okay, thank you so much. Right. Ready? So what's your name?
Brooklyn Johnson.
So what grade are you in?
I'm in 8th grade.
So my first question is, how do you feel about ICE?
I feel like they're just terrible human beings. They've always been sort of a racist organization, but yeah.
My next question is, are you in support of the idea that people can be illegal or legal?
No, I think it's just an imaginary line that like people have made, and it's not fair to anyone. It's just land. No one can own land. Well, they can, but they shouldn't be able to.
So my third question is, how do you feel with our current administration?
Trump sucks. He's a dumb idiot, and he can't even pronounce a single word right. Acetaminophen.
So my fourth question is, so what are your thoughts on the student body's political bias? Do you feel more people lean left or right, and that goes for the entire student population?
I feel like more people lean like left just right now, because like left and right are different than they were 10 years ago. Basically, I think all people, like all teenagers and stuff, should be on the left anyway, but I don't know, yeah.
Sorry. My next thing is, what was your hope for this protest?
My hope is that it'll inspire some people, even if like there's not many of us, and it's not a very big area, but still.
So, how did you feel with the overwhelming turnout of people?
When I looked at the Instagram post, it only said like 30 or 40 people are gonna show up, but I'm glad that like there were so many of us.
So I have 2 more questions. How do you feel about the people that stayed behind?
I don't really know like what to think because some people their parents wouldn't allow them, or some people just don't want to risk being endangered. And I get that, but also these are our rights. Like we are standing up for our rights right now, and I think everyone should be allowed to do that.
So here's my last question. What do you believe politically as in, how do you feel the government should be run? What kind of policies are you in support for?
I don't believe in private organizations. I think that everything should be shared, and communities should be run by the people who live in that community.
Okay, do you have anything else you want to say?
Not really.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Okay, so what's your name?
Emily.
What is your name?
My name is Cassie.
Which grades are you guys in?
I'm a junior. I'm a senior.
So my first question for you both, how do you guys feel about ICE?
I hate ICE. It's destroying our country, and they need to go. They're killing people for no justified reason. It's just because they're getting in their way and it's not benefiting them. Yeah.
So my next question is, are you in support of the idea that people can be illegal or legal?
You answer this one.
I don't think people can be illegal. I think people have the right to exist on any land.
So my third question is, how do you guys feel with the current administration?
Very bad. I don't think it protects people of color at all.
You know, it's very racist and very pro-rich.
A lot of propaganda.
Yeah, they're just making the little people seem like the bad people because the people that are in charge are actually the bad people, and they want to distract us from that. And again, propaganda.
So my fourth question is, what are your guys' thoughts on the student body's political bias? So do you think more people here lean right or left?
Left. I mean, it's like middle, but like from what I see right now, more people are leaning left.
It's hard to say.
There are so many people who support Trump and his administration, though. It's very scary.
I think since we're in Washington, I think a lot of people lean more left. At our school, though, I think it's more like in between, unfortunately.
So I have 4 more questions. So what was your guys' hope for the protest?
Well, we were expecting like 40 people, so I think there's like 200 people here, so it's like more than I would have thought would have came, which is very hopeful and enlightening.
I personally want this to show that nobody stands for what ICE is doing to people. And I want more people, more schools, just anyone to protest against ICE and to resist.
So I have 3 more questions. So how did you guys feel about the overwhelming turnout of people that showed up?
Oh, we kind of I just explained that.
Yeah,
because
sorry.
we really weren't expecting that many people, so like there were so many people, and so many people driving by are honking and in support. But on the other hand, there are a lot of people flipping us off and yelling at us. And I've heard some people call us stupid and whatnot. And there are some students that are just supervising us right now.
So I have you guys are done answering, right?
Huh?
Are you guys done answering?
Oh, I could answer. I could say that I am very, very happy. I would say it's restoring my hope that we can, help people and stop brutality against immigrants.
So 2 more questions. How do you feel about the people that stayed behind?
What do you mean?
So
At the school?
yeah, stayed behind, didn't show up to the
It's
protest.
fine. Like, this isn't a requirement, but I think a lot of the people that stayed are just kind of like in the middle, or people who support Trump. I don't really care that they didn't come or they did come. So, I mean, it's our right. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah. Oh my God. Sorry. I personally think that a lot of them do support ICE. That's why they didn't come. Because I know a lot of anti-ICE people are very outspoken. So I'm pretty sure most of the people who are anti-ICE are here, or the people that will get in trouble are staying at school because they don't want to get in trouble. Which is unfortunate.
So my last question is, what do you guys feel? What do you guys believe politically? As in, how do you believe the government should be run? What kind of policies are you in support for?
Well, certainly not what's happening right now. I mean, I just think it should be different. The rich should be taxed more. That would ultimately lead to our government being less corrupt. And also, the fact that the votes were rigged, that's just, it shouldn't be like that. So just, I don't know. It's just, our country has been very bad for a very long time, and it just needs to be something different, something that benefits the people and not the people that are in charge. There's so many, why are people climbing up there?
Get out.
Someone yelled at?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think somebody was being disrespectful.
Anyways, so how do you believe? What do you believe politically?
Oh my God, there's someone going on.
Oh God.
What?
Hey, so if you're protesting, don't do that!
Oh, fuck. You yelled right into that thing. So.
Fuck you, fascists! Fuck you, you Nazi! Nazi bootlickers!
Oh, fuck no.
Fuck you, Nazi!
Oh, he does
Blurred plate.
Yes.
Ready? Okay. So, we just got run out by violent threats and all that. So, how did you guys see the situation?
I mean, I was just sitting on the corner. I was vibing. I had my friend sign out, and I was having a good time. Then all of a sudden, it's just straight buzzkill with someone talking about coming back with a gun and pulling around in the parking lot. So we all had to just run away and just absolutely kill the entire thing. It's so shitty.
Yeah, I agree. Just had to immediately spread out, get out of there. I'm glad everyone's safe. Nothing bad seemed to have happened. Yeah.
So, from your eyes, did you feel that these protests were peaceful?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely so. No harm was being done to anybody. It's just a group of maybe 150, 200 teenagers. Peaceful protests. It's part of the Constitution. Nothing wrong about it.
So, how do you feel about people that see these kind of protests and feel the need to act violent or hostile towards them?
I think that they're just honestly, to put it lightly, just horrible people who they don't want to enjoy this peaceful moment where we can actually come together and spread our ideas, and that it's okay to have an opinion, but to take it out on a way like that where it's it's so violent and hurtful, it shouldn't be able.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So we just got run out from our protest on violent threats. So how did you guys see this whole situation?
Just say how you feel. I feel like it was no need to do all that because, mind you, it was supposed to be a peaceful protest, and yeah, it just turned into something that it shouldn't have been.
Mm-hmm. Also, you guys can talk about even if you don't know how you feel about it. This question's kind of going towards how you saw the situation, how it went down.
Yeah, so I was walking to her car with her, and I turn around and I see a bunch of people. I hear a bunch of people yelling and a huge crowd, and so I run over there, and like I hear people screaming like, "Oh, he's got a gun!" Like he's pulling like like a bunch of stuff like that. It kind of scared me. But,
Yeah, I got a little
It was
scared.
unnecessary.
Yeah.
Well, I was on the other side, so I didn't see anything until people started crowding, and then I saw the guy outside his car, and then I saw the water bottle flying, and then they were yelling at us to come back. So when we came back, when I saw the video, like they told me that he was like threatening everybody and that he had a gun.
It was just, it was not necessary because like he was a grown adult and we're a bunch of like little kids just trying to show our peace and stand up for our rights.
So I heard something about him pulling a flag. Did you guys see that?
I didn't see
a flag.
No, I just
Okay.
yeah.
So, from your guys' perspective, was the protest peaceful?
I think
For the most part.
Yeah, I think it started out peaceful, and then like near the end, a bunch of people were like just getting like into it and like rowdy. But like I think it went well.
Like rowdy? What do you mean by rowdy?
Like angry, kind of like other people who weren't a part of the protest who like didn't agree
They just
with
got
it.
more irritated
Yeah.
when the more
Yeah.
people started doing the stuff they were doing.
So, how do you feel about people who feel the need to, when they see something they don't agree with, they choose to be violent or hostile towards it? How do you guys feel about people like that?
I personally don't like. I think they're childish for what they're doing because it's no need for all that. Like of course you could have your own opinion, but it's like keep it to yourself. You know,
Yeah, no, I agree. You're doing too much if you're like going out of your way just
to ruin our peace, like our peaceful protest. Yeah.
I agree.
Do anything else?
Yeah, people like to like free speech and stuff, but when other people use that, like use your like amendment to have your free speech, they get angry and get violent. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Of course, yeah.
So we were protesting right behind us, but the protest kind of got dispersed and broken by violent threats. So how did you guys see the situation? What did you guys see go down?
I just see it like realmente no vi nada.
You didn't really see anything?
Sí, pero nada más vi que acá estaban como que todos se habían ido.
But he was over there, he saw that everybody had left over there.
Exacto, y por eso, ¿qué está pasando? Y pues me vine para acá a revisar.
Yeah, he said, exactly, he came over here to investigate, and
Y pues me di cuenta que aparentemente había como que un tipo aquí que había sacado un arma. Por eso nos decían que nos metiéramos al Taco Bell.
And when he found out that a guy pulled a gun, and he was hiding in the Taco Bell. Yeah.
So, do you want to talk about what you saw?
I didn't really see anything. I was eating a Whopper at Burger King over there, and then we realized people were like running and stuff, so we just ate the Whopper and our fries, and we came here, and that's where we found out everything about the guy. Yeah.
So my next question is, from what you saw, was the protest peaceful? If you can translate if he
¿En tu
doesn't.
perspectiva fue la protesta como de paz?
Bastante pacífica, de hecho. Yo siento que no interrumpimos nada. O sea, ni siquiera nos metimos en mitad de la calle.
He said it went pretty peaceful, that we didn't interrupt, and we weren't in the middle of the street like other videos show. Yeah, we were pretty peaceful.
So,
yeah.
You want to talk? Sorry.
We were pretty peaceful. We're when people like were walking the sidewalk, we like backed away. We're very peaceful. Yeah.
So, how do you guys feel about people who feel the need to go and use violent threats against what you guys see as a peaceful protest, or go out of their way to spread hate or whatever against it? Sorry, I kind of forgot the question.
¿Quieres que te explique? ¿Qué piensas de las personas que hicieron todo eso a nuestra protesta pacífica?
Siento que eso justamente demuestra por qué esta protesta sirve de algo, ya que ellos recurren inmediatamente a la violencia cuando no hay ninguna necesidad de hacerlo.
They're the reason why we're actually protesting with like the violence and like all the stuff that's been happening. Yeah.
So how do you feel about it?
I feel like it's pretty dumb. We're just like there. They can mind their own business. If they don't agree with us, yeah, they can just walk away.
So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so we just got violent threats against the protest. and it kind of dispersed, and a lot of people left and felt scared about this. So from your guys' perspectives, how did you see the situation? How did you guys see things go down along those lines?
For me, I was inside of the Taco Bell here, and we're two of the leaders that are doing it. So when I was in there, I just saw everybody running in and screaming like, somebody has a gun, and I ran outside, and the guy had already left, but everybody told me that he was threatening that with everybody with a gun. Several people called the police. I mean, we just want this to be a peaceful thing, and we just want to make a difference, and we want people to hear our voice because there's so many who can't use theirs or have had theirs taken from them. So to know that somebody would see that and see it as a threat, I think it kind of shows the kind of world and country that we live in, and I think that we told people not to instigate, and they did, and they made it worse by saying something to him, and so I think that it's unfortunate what happened.
I agree. I was over on the opposite side of the street. All I saw was just a massive pile of people, and I could just tell something was going on. That's why I was trying to figure it out. I was trying to get over there, but I couldn't. And then I heard people yelling about a gun and waving everyone over, and I was like, oh crap! We need to get over there with everyone. I called the police. That's what. Luckily, last night I also called them and I asked them to just stand by, so they were already close by, thankfully. So luckily, just everyone's safe. It's insane that this is something we even have to worry about, and that someone cares that much to threaten students with a gun, a grown man. It's insane.
Yeah. So my next question is, from your guys' perspective, was the protest peaceful?
I definitely think that our goal was to be peaceful. We always, we made this clear from the start that this is a peaceful protest, that we are doing this because we want to use our voice to make a difference. It's just really unfortunate that sometimes, especially with teenagers, our emotions get the best of us, and we are so passionate about helping people that sometimes we cause more harm than good. And there's only so much that we can do, and for the most part, everything was peaceful, but until that happened, I mean, there was nothing else we can do about it. Sometimes things happen, and it's really unfortunate that it does. And I am disappointed in my fellow classmates and the parents who were saying things to him, because we told everyone to just leave it alone, don't respond, don't say anything. If you give them what they want, they're just going to keep going. So it's just, our goal is to be peaceful, but sometimes there are individuals who aren't.
I agree with that. I've been to many protests, and that's kind of the thing is there's a time and place for different types of protests, but ones that are meant to be peaceful and build up community. It really sucks when a few people ruin it. Although I understand emotions get the best of us. Everyone was scared and just reacted off of emotions. And if you're not, especially this is your first time out protesting and someone comes out and attacks you, it just sucks that it all happened.
So you guys have kind of already answered this, but how do you feel about people who feel the need to act in violence or act hostile towards I'm not trying to put my opinion in this, but I've talked to many people, and most people, all of them have said it's peaceful. So how do you feel about people who use hate and violence towards a peaceful protest?
I think that the only thing that's stronger than hate is love. And if we love each other and we show that we are not doing this because we hate the other side, it's because we love our side. And being peaceful is always the goal. But like I said, especially with young teenagers, raging hormones, whatever, it's really hard to keep it that way sometimes because they feel so passionate. And I love that there's so many people who are so passionate about making a difference, but sometimes it causes more harm than good. And I think that everyone wants to be peaceful, but some people just don't have the self-control or the impulse control to stop themselves from doing something and going further than what is necessary.
Yeah, I agree. It's just crazy how things go down and things can just change in a blink of an eye, because it was going so well. Everyone was doing what I asked. No one was in the road. We all were, as a community, helping each other, and just one small thing changed it. I think it's gross that some people feel the need to instigate like that. Just whole thing's just crazy.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Of course.
Hey, what?